Are you getting people lining up outside your door getting the stat demands ready?
Well, we haven't been, because I think everyone's, obviously those extensions end up towards the end of the year. We're seeing, however, that 6-month period on the stat demand has been obviously a disincentive for everyone chasing the debt. We haven't seen a real willingness for people to sue even over the debts. I think people have been taking the view that in COVID times, what everyone says is, COVID's stopping me paying my bills. Of course, the unscrupulous amongst the debtors say, COVID stopped me paying my bills. And like, well, I had a matter recently and I had to say to them, yeah, you haven't paid your rent since August last year. So COVID didn't kick in for 7 months post that. So the unscrupulous use the GFC, use the Brisbane floods, and they're going to use COVID. The genuine creditors these days, we're seeing are trying to work with their suppliers or their customers more to get the debts paid. I haven't seen a willingness to go into more formal approaches for a little while.
Are informal arrangements a good idea?
Not if the company, not if the debtor ultimately ends up in liquidation. Clearly not, because they're all preferential payments. COVID safe harbour is not going to protect anybody, no matter who's right or wrong and when it expires, from that little sting in the tail. So everyone should be aware of that. But I think it's absolutely right. I suspect that suppliers are taking a lot of charges. They're getting their PPSRs in place. They're getting their credit applications worked out. You're getting equitable mortgages. They're doing everything that they need to, and there's just going to be a change after those proposals were released for the small business changes. I suppose there's this knowledge now that you deal with small business at your own risk. You make sure you cover your bases because the corporate veil might not be that easy to pierce, and it might be there's going to be no recoveries for insolvent trading. There might be no recoveries for preferential payments in the future. So get your paperwork right in the first place.